What if I told you something that feels almost magical? Johnny Depp is stepping back into one of the most legendary roles in literature, Ebenezer Scrooge. Yes, Johnny Depp is officially returning in A Christmas Carol in 2026. But this isn't the same Christmas story you've seen 100 times. This one is darker, deeper, and filled with emotion in a way that might surprise you. It's colder, it's more human, and honestly, it might end up being one of Johnny's most meaningful performances. And if you're a Johnny Depp fan, or someone who grew up loving Christmas classics, or someone who appreciates stories about redemption and second chances, then you're definitely in the right place. Because this movie isn't just another holiday release. It feels like a message. A comeback. A quiet reminder that even when life knocks you down, there's always a way back to the light. So today, we're going to talk about why Johnny is the perfect Scrooge at this moment in his life, what the tone of the movie looks like, who else might be joining him, the emotional depth behind it, and a special twist connected to the ghosts that you probably didn't see coming. And yes, if you're wondering whether this movie fits perfectly into Johnny's real-life journey, it absolutely does. Now let's talk about why Scrooge, and why now. Johnny Depp has never just played characters. He becomes them. Jack Sparrow wasn't just a role, it was a spirit. Edward Scissorhands wasn't makeup, it was emotion. And this time, he isn't just returning to a character, he's returning to a story about a broken man who heals himself. A man who shut the world out. A man who lost trust. A man who was misunderstood, hurt, and isolated, and then slowly found his way back to humanity. If there was ever a role that fits Johnny's recent journey, it's this one. Scrooge is more than a character. He's a symbol of someone rediscovering kindness, rediscovering hope, rediscovering belief in the world again. And after everything Johnny has been through, this role doesn't feel like a coincidence. It feels like destiny. It feels like timing. It feels like the right story, for the right actor, at the right moment. Now imagine the tone of this film. It's not the bright, Jingle Bell Christmas story kids know. No floating cartoons. No overly cheerful colors. Instead, picture cold London streets. Fog filling the night air. Candlelit hallways. Snow falling quietly as a lonely world comes to life. Shadows carrying emotion instead of fear. Think Sweeney Todd energy mixed with the heart of Edward Scissorhands. Gothic beauty, icy calm, but with warmth slowly growing underneath. A Christmas story that feels real. That feels emotional. That feels almost personal. The ghosts? They're not just spooky spirits. Each one represents something real, a piece of the human heart. The ghost of Christmas past showing innocence lost and happier memories fading. The ghost of Christmas present showing the pain of loneliness and the consequences of shutting yourself away. And the ghost of Christmas yet to come, revealing fear, regret, and legacy. The moment you realize time is the one thing you can never get back. And here's the twist. Rumor has it Johnny might actually appear as one of the ghosts, quietly, subtly, almost hidden, symbolizing confronting your own demons. Facing yourself. Fixing your past by understanding it. If that ends up being true, this film is going to hit people very deeply. Now let's talk cast. Nothing confirmed yet, but fans are buzzing. People are dreaming of Helena Bonham Carter returning, and there are whispers that Tim Burton might lend creative influence. Imagine that aesthetic, dreamlike, emotional, gothic, nostalgic. And then mix that with talented young actors who will bring innocence and heart to the story. This movie could blend familiar faces with fresh energy in a powerful way. But what really makes this adaptation special is the theme. It's not harsh, not overly dramatic. It's gentle. Emotional. It's about healing. It's about remembering who you used to be. It's about learning to feel again after life numbed you. It's not just Scrooge's story. It's anyone's story who has ever been hurt, misunderstood, or isolated, and found a way back. It's about kindness, softness, second chances. And you can feel that Johnny understands that deeply right now. He knows what it means to rebuild. He knows what it means to rediscover joy. He knows what it means to be quiet, to heal, to step into the light again, slowly, calmly, and without noise. Behind the scenes, there are whispers of real choirs singing instead of digital sound, handmade Victorian costumes, real snowy sets instead of CGI, and a soundtrack built to touch the soul. This isn't a movie that feels mechanical. It feels handcrafted, emotional, personal. And somewhere in the middle of it all, there may be a powerful emotional monologue. A moment where Johnny, as Scrooge, speaks softly about life, time, love, regret, and hope. The kind of speech that stays with you. The kind that becomes a TikTok sound. The kind that reminds people why they fell in love with cinema in the first place. The kind of moment that only an actor who truly lived through pain and rebirth can deliver. This movie isn't loud. It's not about hype. It's not about proving anything. It's about truth. Emotion. Reflection. It's about reminding the world why stories matter, why second chances matter, why kindness matters. So now let me ask you, do you think Johnny is the perfect Scrooge? I want to hear what you think. And which ghost are you most excited for, past, present, or future? Tell me in the comments, I'm really curious. If you enjoyed this update and want to stay part of this journey, hit like. If you're excited for Johnny's new chapter, subscribe. And if you want more behind-the-scenes updates, details, and emotional deep dive stories like this, the next video is already waiting for you. Go watch it. Because Johnny isn't done. Not even close. His best chapter isn't behind him. It's just beginning.